Brianna, and I'm going to give you a speech about prescription medication and alternative treatment. It kind of has a switch to it because it's kind of like a story and a poem. So the name of my poem is called The Only Way. The Only Way. As she lays there, I remembered how all of her answers were within a pill, constantly wanting them to ease the pain, but shortly the pain will come again. Told by her doctor this would cure the pain, but why must she endure this pain again? Saw her in her eyes as I can see, her wanting to be free. Free of not having to be dependent on a pill that is filled with lies. Shortly within time, addiction becomes part of her life. See how one pill can cause some change, makes me wonder if she'll ever be the same. Taking at least 13 pills a day in order to make sure she'll be okay. Wondering if this is the only way to see her grandchildren grow up to whom she wants them to be. Pills may not mean something to her, but it truly does for me. Wanting to take the pills away, but she is brainwashed into thinking they are the only way. The only way to stay alive. Why would a doctor tell such a lie? Surely there are other options to be given, but none are ever said. You see, we live in a world where profit needs to be made. Prescription medication seems to be the only way to cure our loved ones, yet they're attending more doctor visits to ease the pain almost every day. I see the discontent in her eyes when she is told another lie. The lie is she has another condition. This seems to be an ongoing tradition. A tradition to diagnose a patient with the condition in order to receive recognition. You see, you may not know, but in order to receive recognition, prescriptions need to be made. Surely she received one that day. It's quite saddening to see, before every meal, her body's about to intake a pile of pills. Seeing the discomfort in her eyes as she swallows one by one makes me wonder if there's another way to ease the pain and possibly have a cure. Helping her walk to her room only to see almost a pharmacy being displayed. It's quite saddening to see the damage one medication can do to the body, then requiring another to ease the pain. As I help her lay down, she makes a sound that still echoes through my ears, the sound of her moaning in pain, wanting to take it all away. She tells me to pass her medicine bag. As I open it, I see a vast amount of prescription bottles, a list of times and days she needs to take them. As I hand her one, she tells me she is tired of having to intake so much medication. It causes sadness to hear, but the truth is there is that fear. The fear of not wanting to take what is needed to survive, I see that as a lie. There are many forms of alternative treatment, not once was that ever mentioned. Within time, hopefully she will see that she can truly be free from the pills that lie, and letting go of the fear that she will die. Before I say goodbye, I would like to give it one last try, to try to help her stay alive, by telling her prescription medication is not the only way, but by telling her alternative treatment could be the way, before she slowly begins to fade away. Thank you. Anyway, as she lays there, I remembered all of her answers within a pill. Constantly wanting them to ease the pain, but surely the pain will come again. Told by her doctor this would cure the pain, but why must she endure this pain again? Saw her in her eyes as I can see, her wanting to be free of not having to be dependent on a pill that is filled with lies. Shortly within time, addiction becomes part of her life. See how one pill can cause some change, makes me wonder if she'll ever be the same. Taking at least 13 pills a day in order to make sure she'll be okay. Wondering if this is the only way she'll be able to see her grandchildren grow up to whom she wants them to be. Pills may not mean something to her, but it truly does for me. Wanting to take the pills away, but it's brainwashed into thinking they are the only way. The only way to stay alive. Why would a doctor tell such a lie? Surely there are other options to be given, but none are ever said. You see, we live in a world where profit needs to be made. Prescription medication seems to be the only way. The only way to cure our loved ones, yet they're attending more doctor visits to ease the pain almost every day. You see, we live in a world where profit needs to be made, and the only prescription medication seems to be the only way. The only way to cure. I see the discontent in her eyes when she is told another lie. The lie is she has another condition. This seems to be an ongoing tradition. A tradition to diagnose a patient with a condition in order to receive recognition. You see, in order to receive recognition, prescription medication needs to be made, and surely she received one that day. It's quite saddening to see before every meal her body's going to intake a pile of pills. Seeing the discomfort in her eyes and as she swallows one by one makes me wonder if there's another way to ease the pain and possibly have a cure. Helping her walk to her room only to see almost a pharmacy being displayed. It is quite saddening to see. one medication can do to the body and require another one to ease the pain. As I help her lay down, she makes a sound that echoes through my ears, a sound of her moaning in pain, wanting to take it all away. She tells me to pass her medicine bag. As I open it, I see a basket of prescription bottles and a list of names and times. She needs to take each one of them. And as I hand her one, she tells me she is tired of having to take so much medication. It causes sadness to my ears, but she declares that the fear of taking of what is used to survive, I see that as a lie. There are many forms of alternative treatment, not one was that mentioned. Within time, hopefully we will see that she can truly be free. Free from the pills that lie and letting go of the fear that she will die. Before I say goodbye, I would like to give it one last try. Trying to help her stay alive. By telling her prescription medication is not the only way, but by telling her alternative treatment could be the way. Before she slowly begins to fade away. Thank you. So my poem is The Only Way. As she lays there, I remember how all of her answers were answered within a pill, constantly wanting to ease the pain, but shortly the pain will come again. Told by her doctor this will cure the pain, but why must she endure this pain again? Sorrow in her eyes as I can see, her wanting to be free of not having to be dependent on a pill that is filled with lies. Shortly within time, addiction becomes part of her life. See how one pill can cause some change, makes you wonder if she'll ever be the same. Taking at least 13 pills a day in order to make sure she'll be okay. Wondering if it's the only way. The only way she'll be able to see her grandchildren grow up to whom she wants them to be. Pills may not mean something to her, but it does to me. Wanting to take the pills away, but she is brainwashed into thinking they are the only way. The only way to stay alive, why would a doctor tell such a lie? Surely there are options to be given, but none are ever said. You see, we live in a world where profits need to be made. Prescription medication seems to be the only way. The only way to cure our loved ones, yet attending more doctor visits to ease the pain almost every day. I see the discontent in her eyes when she is told another lie. This seems to be the lie that she has another condition. This seems to be an ongoing tradition. A tradition to diagnose a patient with a condition in order to receive recognition. You see, many may not know, but in order to receive recognition, prescriptions need to be made, and surely she received one that day. It's quite saddening to see before every meal, her body's about to intake a pile of pills. Seeing the discomfort in her eyes as she swallows one by one, makes me wonder if there's another way to ease the pain and possibly have it cured. Helping her walk to her room only to see almost a pharmacy being displayed. It's quite saddening to see the damage one medication can do to the body, then require another to cover the pain. As I lay her down, she makes a sound, and a sound that still echoes through my ears. The sound of her moaning in pain, wanting to take it all away. She tells me to pass her medicine bag, and as I open it, I see a vast amount of prescription bottles, and lists of times and dates she needs to take them. And as I hand her one, she tells me she is tired of having to intake so much medication. It causes sadness to hear, but the truth is there is that fear. The fear of not taking what is needed to survive, I see that as a lie. There are many forms of alternative treatment, not once was that ever mentioned. Within time, hopefully she will see that she can truly be free from the pills that lie, and letting go of the fear that she will die. Before I say goodbye, I would like to give it one last try, to try to help her stay alive by telling her prescription medication isn't the only way, but by telling her alternative treatment could be the way before she slowly begins to fade away. Thank you all for listening.